Hey everybody, I'm going to do two short videos here. This one is going to be on converting the volume of sugar that you put into your chocolate chip cookies into mass. And then the second one is going to be converting mass of the sugar in your chocolate chip cookies into how many the atoms are in your chocolate chip cookies. And then if you divide that by the number of cookies, you can figure out approximately how many atoms from the sugar you're eating every time you eat a chocolate chip cookie. So it's going to be a practice using conversion factor stoichiometry. And you can ask questions about this if you come to the meeting during Flex. All right, let's get started here and see what we can do. So to start with, let's say that you have done this and you made your chocolate chip cookies. You watched this video here about the chemistry of making chocolate chip cookies. And you have done direction number one, make a batch of cookies, bake together all the ingredients, and know that the mass of sugar or sucrose molecules is conserved. There's a link here if you want to follow their recipe. I think it's for Toll House cookies. Those are pretty good. And you're going to record the total volume of granulated white sugar and the brown sugar that you use to make your cookies. So we're doing this, converting the combined volume of the white sugar and brown sugar you used to the mass of sucrose using these two conversion factors that I got for you guys. And you can watch the video of this. It's connected on Google Classroom. It'll be on there in a little bit when I get done. Okay, so how many atoms from sugar sucrose in chocolate chip cookies? So let's say that you used 3/4 cup of the white sugar and 3/4 cup of the brown sugar. So you have 1.5 cups total sugar. You're going to use these two conversion factors. 1 cup of sugar, granulated or brown sugar, is a volume of 236.59 milliliters or cubic centimeters. And a second conversion factor you'll need is that the mass of that amount of sugar, in 1 cubic centimeter, the mass is 845 grams. Sugar is also called sucrose. So these are the same thing, sucrose molecules. And that is 1 cubic centimeter or 1 milliliter of sucrose. So that'll get us from volume to mass. So again, if you started with 1.5 cups total sugar or sucrose, you can convert that to the mass that you used in 2 steps using these conversion factors. So in equality, you can put one side of the equality in the numerator or in the denominator. In other words, on top or on bottom in a problem to solve it. So we're going to put cup of sugar or sucrose on the bottom. And we know that that is going to be a volume of 236.59 centimeters. That lets us to cancel our units of cup of sucrose. And then we're going to take that small volume in metric system or international units for sucrose and change that to mass. So 1 cubic centimeter is that mass of 0.845 grams for the sucrose. So cubic centimeters cancels out and is going to get us our answer for grams of sucrose. All right. So on a scientific calculator, we're going to take anything on the top you can multiply, anything on the bottom you divide. All right. So 1.5 cups times 236.59 centimeters cubed per cup and times 0.845 grams. So it turns out that we have, I'm going to round this. This has what we would say 2 significant figures. So when we get done, we are going to round our answer to 2 significant figures because we've only measured that accurately. You can only do what your measured value is in your answer. But as you work through a problem, you can leave all of your digits if you want. So I'll call this 299.9. We'll put in 4 significant figures on this. So that's the mass of our sugar. And that would conclude the first part, or the first step of doing this thing. You have done you've converted the combined volume of white sugar and brown sugar to mass of sugar using the conversion factors. In the next video, we'll go on and convert that to atoms. All right, so there we go. Let's give that a shot. And stop this thing.